ladies, welcome back. Here I am again with our next Tuesday travel tip. I'm so excited to be here with you today to talk to you about volunteering overseas. So basically, this travel tip isn't really to get you free travel, but it is to get you fun travel, it's to get you cheaper travel, and really to give you an idea about what you can be doing overseas. It's not necessarily a holiday as such, but where you can be working, bringing joy to other people, bringing joy to yourself, and perhaps getting accommodation at a cheaper price. So first of all, I want to mention to you a company called Volunteer HQ. Volunteer HQ is a company that I used to travel to Peru nearly 10 years ago now, and they are still going strong, and every year they send volunteers all around the world. So when you go on a volunteer trip, you basically still pay all your own accommodation, you pay all your own travel fees to go away, and then you work for them for free because you're volunteering while you're away. A lot of the time though, because you're volunteering, then things become cheaper. So I went to Peru and I wanted to learn Spanish. Basically my lessons in Spanish classes were all free, and the accommodation was discounted to a much better price than, say, if I had been staying in a hotel for the time I was there. I was actually really lucky, and I got to stay with a lovely teacher from the school that I was studying at, and her name was Anna, and yeah, if she's watching, hi, and her family. And there's other opportunities as well. If you don't want to stay with a homestay family, then you can stay in group accommodation, which basically means you stay in a big house with other volunteers, get to know them. Sort of seemed a lot more like a party house than where I was staying. I think there's benefits to both sides. So this week I am in the midst of writing a bit of a post about volunteering overseas. So I hope you'll come back later in the week and check that post out. And I'll also have some tips and tricks on how you can go about organising to volunteer overseas. So if you're thinking about starting some plans for volunteering overseas, then you can be considering all of the different types of work you might want to do. I did English teaching, but there's medical programs, there's agricultural programs, there's all sorts of things. I think there's jungle conservation and building. There's lots of great things to do. So yeah, you can start as simply as putting into Google, volunteering overseas and seeing what comes up. Or you can go directly to Volunteer HQ and you can look at the countries that they go to. From memory, there's quite a few there. So there's a list of about 5 or 6 countries in South America and Asia. And yeah, there's some really great places that you can visit through the volunteer program. So I hope that this has given you sort of a tip on what you might like to do in the future. Volunteering is really worthwhile. I've never forgotten my experience. It enhanced my teaching, made me so joyful about the life I have here as well, what I have and what I can share with other people. The hardest part was leaving the kids at the end of the stay. So I'd highly recommend it to you. And I sure hope I can go on another volunteering holiday sometime soon. All right, so I hope this meets you well. Don't forget that we have our Sunday postcards as well. The barrel is getting a little bit low now. I've got only a couple more in the stock. So please, if you've enjoyed our Sunday postcards, or even if you don't know what a Sunday postcard is, check them out on the blog and send me in your Sunday postcard. So if you're wondering what a Sunday postcard is, it's basically a picture of the place that you love and a recommendation to other women about why you think they might go there. It doesn't have to be very long. 1 to 2 paragraphs is fantastic. And it's just a snippet of what we can experience out there in the world. So if that's something that you think you could help us out with, please send it through. I'll put the details around this video so that you know where to send it to. But basically it's the Little Miss Travel Blog at gmail.com. And I would love to receive some of those. Looking forward to next Sunday. Next Sunday is my birthday, and we have a special princess edition just to celebrate that. So looking forward to putting that one out. Don't forget, if you've enjoyed this video, if you like the travel tips, please like the video and subscribe. I still only have 2 subscribers. It's a bit sad, really. So please join the family. It would be great to have you. Okay, looking forward to seeing you all real soon, either online or in person. Oh, actually, I have one other thing I needed to talk to you about. That's it. Tomorrow night. Tomorrow is Wednesday. And so tomorrow is the release of the discussion group questions. So basically there is a Little Miss Travel discussion group as well, where we can talk about your ideas for travel live, I guess. And so the idea is that I'm going to post a question tomorrow, and hopefully you guys are all going to respond to it. So the discussion group will only work if there's people actually discussing. Otherwise, it's just going to be me putting out a post and laughing at myself. So if you see my questions, they're really only one-liners you have to respond with. Please get involved. We want to build the community as best we can. All right, that's it from me. Until next time, love you. Bye.